Hello everybody, how you doing today? Welcome once again to your daily dose of English. In today's episode, I want to talk to you about an expression, a phrasal verb, and a business vocabulary. So, let's get started. The expression of the day today is an interesting expression. It is to make a long story short. To make a long story short. Basically, what that expression means is that I want to summarize a bigger story, right? I have a story that is a big story, and I'm trying to summarize that story to whatever matters, to whatever parts of the story are important. So I could say, okay, right, guys, to make a long story short, what happened was the server crashed yesterday at around midnight. So you see, I'm summarizing, I'm giving just the valid information. So this is the cool expression, to make a long story short. Now, are there any other ways to say that? Yes, there. You could say to sum up. Sum up is a phrasal verb that I could use to say the same thing. I could say, okay, guys, so to sum up, what happened was. That works the same way. But I find the expression to make a long story short more appealing. I find it more beautiful, sophisticated. So use it in your conversations, right? So if you're explaining what happened to the server, to a group of people, to a customer, you need to explain what happened. Use that expression. Okay, guys, so to make a long story short, what happened was, and you say whatever happens. Okay? Let's go to the phrasal verb of the day. The phrasal verb of the day is the phrasal verb ask out. Ask out. Basically, what this phrasal verb means is it means to invite someone to go out with you on a date, usually on a date, right? So when you ask someone out, you are asking that person to go to a bar with you, to go to a restaurant with you, to go to a club with you. So, for example, there's a girl you find attractive or interesting, and you talk to me about her, and I say, okay, ask her out. Ask her out, right? So basically what I'm saying is invite the girl to go out with you. It's that simple. Okay? So that is the phrasal verb of the day, ask out. As for the vocabulary of the day, I have a word, expand, the verb to expand. The verb to expand basically means to increase or to grow the size of an operation or something. And here, something very interesting for you guys, right? I mean, when you're talking about numbers or size or whatever, there are multiple words you can use. You can use the word increase. You can use the word grow. You can use the word expand. So as a good English student, what you ought to do is use different words, different vocabulary, different expressions. So don't always use increase. It's boring all the time. So try to use different expressions, different words. So instead of saying increase all the time, try to use the word expand. Try to use the word grow. Try to use different words in your conversation. Okay, so you can use the word expand, you can use the word grow, you can use the word increase for operation, number, size, right? Business. That's how it goes. All right? Does anybody have any questions? If you do, remember, send me a message and I'll be right there with you. Okay? For the last part, we have the website VOA News, right? This is a website where you can find information about text, you can find the news, you can find listening exercises. They're listening. You can read the news and listen to the news at the same time. So it's a very effective website. A lot of people ask me for websites that they can listen to the news. This is one of them. Remember, read the news every day. And don't come to me with that bullshit, I don't have time. You do. You have time. You don't have priorities. Time you do. You have other priorities. Right? I am sure everybody can find 5 minutes a day to do listening or to read an article. So please do it, okay? Funny story happened to me this a couple weeks ago. A student came to me and asked for the meaning of the word revenue. And I was shocked because, revenue is a very common word in the business. In the business world, we hear the word revenue quite often. So I was a little surprised and asked, well, why do you ask? And then the student said, no, because I've seen this word in an email. My boss, the CEO, the CFO of the company, they always send emails with that word, and I never know what it is. And then I stopped for a second, trying not to be rude, because that's what I try to do. I try not to be rude. And I said, well, you've seen this word hundreds of times before, and you never thought about Googling it? Come on, guys. I mean, if you read a word in an email, in a text, in the news, and you don't know what it means, go to Google. Type define space the word, and Google will tell you what it is. It's unacceptable for an English student to see a word in English, does not know what it means, and then just ignore it and say, okay, whatever. No, it's part of the process. When you see a word in English, you don't know what it is. What you do is you Google it and you find out what it is, right? So, like the student said that she had seen this word in 10 emails before, but never realized what it was. Just Google the word. Remember, to improve English, it's a lot about reading. It's a lot about observation, right? Read the emails. Try to copy the emails. A lot of students say, oh, I don't know how to write. I would like to write better. Well, copy. That's how you write. You copy somebody else's style. You copy the words, the order, the structure, right? That's how you begin. So pay attention to the world around you, all right? I'm sorry I was just ranting a little bit, but I was a little frustrated with that this week. So remember, if you see a word you don't know, Google it. Remember, copy styles. Remember, read something every day, right? Read an article every day. Go to Google, type the news of whatever you like, and try to read it in English. It's unacceptable that you don't have 5 minutes to read the news. You have other priorities, maybe. Anyway, sorry about me being a little grumpy today, but it's, after Christmas, so I can be grumpy today. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.